Thank you very much for welcoming us today here at the headquarters of Squarebreak in Paris.
You're welcome.
So, can you tell us a little bit more about Squarebreak?
We manage private property on behalf of owners who give us their keys, and we're going to be doing the actual management of the property. The way we operate is through a network of independent break managers, and these properties we rent them on a short-term basis, starting from 2 nights up to a week, 2 weeks, a month. The way it works is we're going to be taking a commission on the owner for that, and then we're going to be putting clients in those properties. We're also a marketplace because we distribute our own properties through our website.
So, who are these break managers?
So the break managers are a local workforce. They're independent concierge, and basically they take care of all the operational tasks on the ground. We source them through our network. They're usually people that have already a background in hospitality. They're professionals, and we source them for the quality of hosting really our guests. They have 5 main missions. They take care of the property on behalf of the owner when he's not there. They take care of the cleaning and the linen. They take care of supervising the stay of the welcome baskets and making sure that everything goes right when our clients are there. So each break manager is going to be in charge of a cluster, and that cluster will represent in between 15 to 25 properties depending on the price of those properties. The idea was to create a local ecosystem and to make a parallel between a break manager and a general manager from a hotel, because what we're creating is virtually the hotel of tomorrow, which will be a virtual hotel. So think about it as hotel rooms had corridors, and now we would have properties which would be kind of giant suites which people could rent starting from 2 nights, and countryside roads would be the new corridors, and people would be able to explore that world.
What would you say is the main difference between your competitors?
Well, I think there's a couple of competitors out there. For sure, there's Airbnb, which everyone knows, and which is a huge company. I like to see Airbnb as a very developed marketplace. They've brought a lot of security to the market and to the rental market. As I was saying, we'll be more taking care of the property on behalf of the owners. So we're on platforms, Airbnb is going to be more a listing. We're going to be doing the actual management, and we always like to say, you just give us your bank details and your keys, and we'll be taking it from there. The second aspect and the second competition I see is locally, with local agencies, which have been present, for a long time. And then there's a couple of new companies, starting up on a similar business.
So how did you find the investors at the beginning?
So we're 3 associates now, 3 co-founders, and we have 1 large investor, which is Eco Hotel. The idea of having a corporate investor was to really bet on the strategy that we could build together and the synergies that they were going to bring to the business. So we're developing a lot of things in common, like local operations using their local warehouses, local hotels. We're also thinking about distributing properties on the Eco Hotel website. Things like the loyalty program, which could be huge, if clients from hotels could benefit for private properties. We keep the power of managing the company on a day-to-day business, and then we have regular, obviously, board meetings, and we work together to strive to make tomorrow's business even bigger and to develop the company.
How much revenue have you made?
So our revenue is confidential, but we've made several millions in terms of revenues. Last year we have a growth of about ×3 on a year-to-year basis. So it's starting to be a pretty big business.
The big question is, what's your ambition for the future?
We have a pretty leading position in France on this business as operators, so we want to keep on densifying the local market. And then we're trying to expand through Europe.
Was it easy to get the first call of someone wanting to publish their apartment in...
No, it wasn't easy at all. I think the first 30 properties, we onboarded them doing a big road trip with Maxime, and we would be actually cruising throughout the country and sleeping in the car. So sourcing properties and going up to see owners, which would trust us. But in the beginning, it was pretty much, trying to sell a vision more than something which we actually had. After the first 30 properties, I would say we probably got the first 1 or 2 incoming calls through owners, and that was pretty exciting, yeah.
What would be your advice for someone willing to open their own business or to start their own startup?
You need to love having problems and solving these problems. There's a lot of good moments, but it's pretty difficult down the road. And then looking back at things, you're always like, should I have done it this way? But it falls into place with a lot of luck and a lot of work. Make sure you have a very strong team in the beginning, because that's going to help you in the bad moments. One of your partners is always going to be in a better mood than you, and then he's going to help you back on your feet.